bum 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 bum. Boom, 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 boom. We are live. My name is Chris Igoe Home Group, powered by Remax Direct. It is Get Some Thursday, so we are about to jump on the horn here, do big things, get stuff done, set appointments with canceled listings, which they were on the market. They hired an agent, and then they canceled the listing as of last night at midnight when the clock strikes 12. Their agent failed them, or they changed their mind. I don't know which, and the only way I am going to know which is by giving them a call right now. So my process, as always, I'm setting appointments live every day, Monday through Friday. I share my first pass of the daily dials here in this group on Facebook as well as on YouTube. So if you find this content to be valuable, then please smash the bell, subscribe button, tell a friend. Let's grow this platform. I'm looking to help more people get better and more effective on the phones, set more appointments, make more money for themselves and their clients. And if there's anything I can do to help in that process by sharing my journey, I'm honored and happy to do that. So that is my mission. We are constantly helping buyers from around the country and around the world buy homes here in South Florida. So if you or anyone you know is thinking about moving to South Florida ever, then please send them our way. We will find them exactly what they want. We will get them the best terms possible. And what does that really look like? In the last 20 buyer deals that we did, we saved our clients over $500,000 in forced savings negotiating on their behalf. So a lot of people say they're doing some negotiating. The proof's in the pudding. $500,000 on the last 20 deals. Get some, and we'll get some for your clients. We'll get them exactly what they want. We'll get them the best terms possible. We'll also pay you a FAT referral if that's applicable. So we are happy to pay you for the lead and do a great job for everybody, and everybody can live happily ever after. All right. So with that in mind, I am uploading data into the Mojo Dialer, which is mojosells.com. And I do that because it's a triple line dialer function. It allows me to crank through. What's up, Jamie? Bop, bop, bop. Thank you for watching. Let's dominate on the phones, and whoever's out there on Facebook and the Facebook group, then thank you for watching too. All right. So again, my commitment, I do the daily triple-headed monster of leads, and I coined it the triple-headed monster. What is that really? It's the daily expireds, the daily cancels, the daily for sale by owners, and I call them every morning. What's up, Jeff Green? We're doing big things. So today there's not a ton of data, right? So there are, let's see here. There are no expireds. There are no new expireds. There are no new FSBOs, but there are some canceled listings, which I'm going to call right now. And there are 15 records total. 9 of those are going to be filtered out. They're in price points that I don't particularly want to speak with. What's up, Renee? And that leaves us with a total of 6 to call right now. So a canceled listing is, in my mind, no different than an expired listing as far as a lead. I don't even look at these leads. They mean nothing. All I want to know is when I'm calling this list, I want to know they're over a certain price point. Everything else I don't care about. I'll figure it out on the fly. All right. So now to give yourself a bit of an advantage. All right, so it's 8:30 right now. These people have already been pounded for the most part, I would imagine. So the earlier you can get on the phone, the more likely you are to be the first to connect with them in the morning, the more receptive they are likely to be. Because as these people get pounded all day long, they become far less receptive to the cold call. So just know the earlier you can get on the phone, the more likely you are to connect with them. And you have a minor statistical advantage, I'd have to say, in my opinion, by calling early. That being said, it doesn't always hold true, right? There's no bad time to get on the phone. And I don't mean to sound like I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth, but find time. Whenever you can get on the phone is the right time. There's no bad time to get on the phone. I like to get on the phone early in the morning. But the best windows of time, and this is a question I get all the time, is what's the best time to get on the phone? Well, the best time to get on the phone is now. The next best times to give yourself an advantage is early in the morning. So as early as you are able to, but the window of efficacy stop. Most people are typically anywhere from 7 in the morning till 9:30, 10, and then late afternoon, evening. So early morning, let's call it, again, you have to follow the applicable laws that regulate cold calling. But in a perfect world, I would get on the phone at 7:30, 7 a.m., depending on how many leads there are. Again, comply with the correct rules. But call till about 10:30. And then after that, you can do follow-up. You can do whatever you need to do throughout the course of the day. 55 plus communities typically are more available in the afternoon. So that's a good time if you're going to be calling 55 plus communities as far as circle prospecting, et cetera. And then in the evening, when people are home, I think the best time to call is somewhere between 6:30 and 8:30 at night. So if I only had 2 hours to prospect a day, it would be 8 to 9, and then or 7:30 to 8:30. And then in the evening, it would be 6:30 to 7:30 or 7:30 to 8:30, because people are home, they're unwound, and they tend to be more receptive to a call. So, all right. Without any further ado, what's up, Joe? We're doing big things. But there's no bad time to call.
Your touchtone phone, please enter your PIN number. Your PIN number.
All right, so very short list.
Into the Mojo Dialer, please press the start button on your screen to begin calling.
You got it, sister. What's up, Matt Rogers? We're doing big things. Do you call these folks several days later in case they had
Forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
All right. So there's 6 records to call. Do you call these folks several days later in case they haven't listed? The answer to that question is most of the time, right? So, hello.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail box of William McGuire. I can't answer your call right now, but if you leave your name, number, and a brief message, I'll get back to you just as soon as I'm able. Thank you and have a great day.
Hey, William, it's Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing was canceled in the MLS. I was curious how on earth the property did not sell. We specialize in selling properties just like yours in Pinewood Manor. We've sold 15,000 homes since 2008. We're averaging 1 a day. We've got active shoppers looking for properties similar to yours in Wellington. I would love an opportunity to bend your ear in relation to actually getting it sold. If you would, please give me a call back. My direct number is 561-516-2442. Again, 561-516-2442. Thank you. So do you call these folks several days later in case they have it? So the answer to that is I kind of incomplete answered that. Yes, when I am totally dialed in all my systems and processes and people are firing, we do not miss follow-up. But recently it's been a challenge to, there's only one of me, unfortunately. So I've had different ISAs working for me, and I'm in the process of refining that,
To an automatic voice message system. 56160.
that process,
It's not
because my follow-up is not perfect. But in a perfect world, yes, that would happen. So the better question here is, what does perfect follow-up look like? Perfect follow-up to me looks like the first pass. So I do the first pass here, right? We would dial that same lead
to an automatic voice message system. 561371.
5 times day 1. And we would continue that process for the first 5 days. After that, it gets automated on a different follow-up system, but all of that can be systemized and outsourced, and that's what I'm in the process of doing right now. The problem, and again, it's not really a problem, but the issue that I have.
Hi, this is Regina. I'm not available right now. Leave a number and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great day.
All right, we're just dropping messages on people. So if you'll notice, I left an authentic voicemail when I knew it was the actual home seller. So I'll leave an organic voicemail if I know it's the actual home seller. If it's not, then I'll just either not leave a message. Actually, recently I just started dropping the canned messages because why not? All right, so I think this might be the last record for today. But perfect follow-up 5 times each day for the first 5 days, and then once a week, really every day, or following up after that. But I also am hitting with them with, again, depending on where I'm at within that process, they're getting an expired letter. They're getting followed up with an expired letter every 21 days. If I've got their cell phone, they're getting a video text from me. So I do create a lot of momentum around the follow-up, but to be candid, my biggest struggle has been building up the ISA department the way I want. So anyway, I'm in the process of leveling up there. That being said, and the other issue is I continue to lose my voice. So I have been having real struggles with my health in terms of just keeping my voice strong and consistent because I do a lot of talking. So anyway, I don't know if that answered your question, but that's it. So that's the first pass for today. And let's just see what that looked like. There were 6 records. I'm assuming that's about 12 dials. Let's just see. 14. So 6 records, 14 dials. Didn't speak to anybody, no leads. Dropped a couple of voicemails, and that's it. So with that in mind, it's the commitment to the action. It's the creation of the momentum. It's staying on the right track. And that's all that was for today. So go out there, get some, create momentum within your business, take the daily action, commit to the process, win the day. If there's anything that we can do to help, we're happy to do that. If you are thinking about moving, or if you or anyone you know is ever thinking about moving to South Florida, then please send them our way. We will pay you a FAT referral. We'll get them exactly what they want. We'll get them the best terms possible, and we will pay you generously for the referral. So get some, win the day. Anything I can do to help, you know where to find me.